Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Wednesday, May 14th, 2025. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief presented by Annapolis Subaru and the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. Well, the plebes did their sea trials yesterday, and at 8 a.m. this morning, the final frontier for their first year, the Herndon Climb. So if you hear cannons going off, they shoot them about every 30 minutes, I believe. That's what it is. You want to follow us on social media for live updates as long as the wireless gods are smiling upon us. And later today, we will have the full Monty for you. But here's another linguistic OMG fact. Aprosexia, A-P-R-O-S-E-X-I-A, is the inability to concentrate. And that definition was nowhere on my list of guesses. All right, let's get to the news, shall we? The Annapolis Police are investigating two separate incidents from May 12th. The first one involved a shooting on Copeland Street at about 9:30 p.m. Officers found ballistic evidence in a parked vehicle hit by gunfire, but no injuries were reported. And in the second case, a sexual assault was reported over the weekend in downtown Annapolis. For some reason, the police have not released any details about a suspect, the location, the date, the time. I think I know why. After all, it is tourist season. Anyhow, anyone with information is urged to contact the Annapolis Police Department. A 44-year-old Pasadena man was convicted in Anne Arundel County Circuit Court for filing false Maryland state tax return. He failed to report $347,000 that he stole from Miracle Temple Church in Lothian, where he had served as a pastor. The money came from an insurance payout after a fire at the church's parsonage. In addition to the tax evasion case, the man pleaded guilty to theft in a separate case for misappropriating those funds. His sentence includes 6 months of jail time, suspended all in favor of 5 years of supervised probation. The Maryland Attorney General and Anne Arundel County prosecutors collaborated to secure the conviction. Opening a restaurant just as a pandemic hit would scare most people, but for Forward Brewing Company's Cam Bodrin, it was the final step in a long journey. Located in Eastport on 4th Street, Forward opened up in May of 2020 and survived by selling beer in 32-ounce growlers through their side window until outdoor dining was allowed. Cam and his wife Claire have built the Nano Brewery around sustainability and local sourcing, and now they're 5 years old. Forward is marking its birthday this Friday with $5 beers and free birthday cake. And congratulations to Cam and Claire. We are so glad you're here. We dropped a bonus pod yesterday. Howie Mandel has been making people laugh since 1978, and he's bringing the fun to Maryland Hall on Saturday, May 17th. We caught up with the comedy legend to talk about his long career, from voicing characters on Muppet Babies and Bobby's World to hosting game shows and judging America's Got Talent. Howie also shared his commitment to raising awareness about mental illness and OCD, a cause very close to his heart. His upcoming show promises to be unscripted, anything goes night. You want to grab your tickets and prepare yourself for a wild ride. Speaking of those tickets, you can get them at ramsheadonstage.com. You can get them at ramsheadpresents.com. Or you can get them at marylandhall.org. This Saturday on the Local Business Spotlight, I sit down with Julie Shea, who founded the Good Neighbors Group a long time ago and has nurtured it into a reusing, rehoming, and repurposing powerhouse. That does drop at Saturday at noon. And by now, you do know the drill. Please let your friends, neighbors, and colleagues all know about our daily news recap email. It is free. It comes to your inbox every night at 7 p.m. and it'll keep you up to speed on all the top local news stories. And it's paywall free. Here's a link right here in the show notes for you. All right, let's put this puppy to bed with a quick thank you to you. We also want to thank our sponsors for the Daily News Brief: Annapolis Subaru, the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, Hospice of the Chesapeake, and MacMedics. So now you need to hang tight. We have your Eye on Annapolis local weather coming up, and Bridget, also known as BeeprBuzz, is here with Annapolis After Dark. All that's coming up in just a bit, so stick around.
Coping with advanced illness can be overwhelming, and determining the best options for a loved one isn't always so easy. But here at Hospice of the Chesapeake, your hometown hospice, We want you to know you do have a choice. You can choose exactly who provides the care and the type of care you receive, and it's your decision when and where your loved one receives that care. We have served our community, family, and friends for over 40 years. We are there when you need us. Learn how we can help at hospicechesapeake.org.
Next up, we're diving into today's Eye on Annapolis weather forecast. From sunny skies over the bay to storm warnings that could impact your plans, we've got the details to keep you ahead of the curve. Stay tuned. It's all coming your way in just a moment.
Good morning, Anne Arundel. Here's your 3-day weather outlook. Today, you can expect a high near 75 degrees with the rain clearing out very early this morning. Winds will be from the southeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour, gusting up to 25. Tonight, clearing with a low of around 63. Tomorrow, the weather remains a little bit unsettled with a high of about 74. Showers are likely early in the day, followed by clouds and then a bit of bright sunshine just before the evening rolls in. Winds will be from the east, 5 to 10 miles per hour, and tomorrow night you can expect a low of near 64 degrees. Friday does bring a mix of sun and clouds with a high near 80. There is a 50% chance of showers during the day, so it's a good idea to keep an eye on the sky if you have any outdoor plans. Friday night, the chance of showers and thunderstorms continue with a low of around 65 degrees. And as we look ahead, the weekend offers a bit more sunshine with highs in the lower 80s. However, there is still a chance of showers on Saturday, so it's wise to have a backup plan for any of those outdoor activities. And Sunday looks mostly sunny, providing a real pleasant end to the weekend. Stay tuned for more updates, and don't forget to enjoy this beautiful yet unpredictable Maryland weather.
Have you ever had to wait to get an appointment at the Apple Store? Skip the wait and the line at the mall by visiting Mac Medics in Severna Park, where appointments are not necessary. Mac Medics is an Apple-authorized premium service provider. Mac Medics services all Apple devices, including broken iPhone screens and batteries, and all without an appointment. Most iPhone repairs are complete the same day and usually within a few hours. Mac Medics is also an Apple-authorized reseller and sell Apple products at the same price as the Apple Store. Visit Mac Medics in Severna Park for Apple-authorized sales and service and shop local. Don't wait for help. Call Mac Medics at 410-757-MAX, which is 410-757-6227. It's 410-757-6227. Or visit them online at macmedics.com. The music scene in Anne Arundel County is popping, and sometimes it's hard to sort through it all. From blues to pop, from funk to ska, BeeprBuzz has it all covered for you in this week's Annapolis After Dark.
Good morning, Annapolis. BeeprBuzz here with your Annapolis After Dark weekend music highlights for Wednesday, May 14th through Sunday, May 18th. Go to the socials for Annapolis Streaming and BeeprBuzz, and also all three websites for the full schedule. We update the Facebook posts in all three websites with changes and cancellations, so you know before you go. AnnapolisStreaming.com, AnnapolisMusic.us, and BeeprBuzz.com. Music for today, Wednesday. Start with Happy Hour with Nate Finn at Brian Brew with the happy hour that will last as long as he plays. Or with Michael K. of Pretty Big Deal at Middleton Tavern. Also tonight, Rich Muscari will be at Galliano's up in Waugh Chapel in Gambrels. The Songbird Showcase returns to 49 West with musicians this week, such as Callum, Acacia Sears, Heather Britt, and more. Also tonight, Ryan Moran of Moran Trip Band will be solo at Dark Horse. And over on the shore, Michael Waskey will be at Ramshead Shore House. Thursday, get to the point for Brian Ewald. Heartwood will be at Homestead Gardens in the Beer Garden in Davidsonville. Brent Austin Dunn will be at Reynolds Tavern. Loose Change will be at the American Legion in Edgewater. Wendell Live will be singing the tribute to Sinatra at Galliano's in Waugh Chapel in Gambrels. Susie Lennox with Sean will be at Gina's Cantina in Millersville. Up in the Dina, Peter James will be at Primo Pasta in Pasadena. And under my other things to do listed at the bottom of each day, Open Mic hosted by Bob Quinlan returns to Copper Creek in Severna Park. Weekend music start with Happy Hour in the Beer Garden with music by Ben Heemstraw of Ben at Homestead Gardens in Davidsonville. Or in downtown Annapolis with Dana B at Blackwall Hit. The Low Keys will be at the Food Truck Fridays. In Annapolis, Jordan Sokol of Pressing Strings will be on the rooftop at Metropolitan. In downtown Annapolis, Peter James will be at the Green Turtle in Edgewater. Mac Heat will be at Severna Park Tap House in Severna Park. Joey Fitz will be at Pirates Cove down in Galesville. And just next door, Jeremy Norris returns to Santa Joe's Riverside. Brant Austin Dunn will be at Blackwell Barn and Lodge up in Gambrels. And All You Need Band with Nate Finn will be at Blackwell Hitch in Annapolis. You can also end the night DTA with DJ Brandon at O'Brien's. Up in the Dina on Friday night, Michael Major of Major Company will be at Pit Stop Pub. And Meerkat Nation will be rocking the Irish pub next door. And over on the shore, Michael Waskey will be at Bridges. Saturday, head to the Smithsonian Environmental Research Center for their second River Days Festival hosted with Anne Arundel County. Music with the Wildflowers. There'll be food trucks and plenty of hands-on science activities. It's free and open to the public. It's a great opportunity to check out this great resource that is so close. It's just over in Edgewater. Also on Saturday, from there you can head down to Killarney House to see the Highland Brothers in Davidsonville. Kevin Pollock and Doghouse Blue will be at Ram's Head Tavern back in the patio in downtown Annapolis. Pete Best of Peterbilt will be at Galway Bay. The Corsegans duo will be at Dark Horse. Fred and Wilma, which is Joey Fitz and Elizabeth from Red Buddy and the Ruckus, will be outside at Santa Joe's Riverside in Galesville. And up in the Dina, Lost and Found Trio Band will be at Mike's Crab House North in Pasadena. Sunday Fun Day. Lots of brunches with music this Sunday. Start with brunch at Beacon on the waterfront down at the end of Forest Drive with music by Sean Owen of Sean Owen Band. Or at Stan and Joe's on West Street with Dogfather Blues Band for their Bloodies and Blues open jam. Or up in Arnold at Mother's with Mixed Business Duo with Joey Mitchell. Or up in the Dina with Michael Waskey at the Rumor Reel in Pasadena. On Sunday over on the shore, Dana B will be at the Dock House restaurant in Kent Narrows. I also want to mention that the Annapolis Rock the Dock is coming up, brought to you by Annapolis Rotaract Club in Eastport on June 5th, right on the water at the Maritime Museum. It is the best event with all you can eat and drink and live music by Loose Ties and catered by Annapolis Smokehouse. I have a 10% discount code for you to save on tickets. Use code BeeprBuzz. I will have it listed at the top of each day's event from today until the event. Remember, these are just the highlights. Find the full schedule of music for all of Annapolis and the surrounding areas on the Annapolis Streaming Facebook event and on the websites AnnapolisStreaming.com, AnnapolisMusic.us, and BeeprBuzz.com, spelled BeeprBuzz. Add the websites to the homepage on your cell phone to make them an app. Then it's just 2 clicks to the music. Anytime. I'll see you out there.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.